So for convolutional neural network, it actually has a very broad applications. It can be used in image classification or even some NLP. So let's say you have some raw text, you can also classify your text into different authors. It can be used in face recognition as well. This picture gives you a high-level overview of a specific use case of vehicle image classification. So on the left, you have some input about like one of the image. It can be a car or bicycle. And in the output, it will tell you one of those classes that you're predicting for or classifying for. So in between, those are very important feature learning layers. So that include like convolutional layers, pooling layers, and so on. After this many different layers, you would usually flatten it out and also have a fully connected layer for your different neurons to connect together and apply the softmax functionality at the very end for the classification. So some of you may have recalled that for pooling layer, it helps you reduce the dimensionality, like max pooling, average pooling, those are very commonly used. And if you don't recall some of the detailed mathematical definition, I definitely strongly recommend you to look them up, like the pooling layer definition or what is a ReLU activation function. In the next couple of slides, I will focus more on the convolutional layers, which is basically the essence of our CNN neural network. So you can see that for our image, you can imagine those pixels, especially those neighboring pixels. Together, they have some spatial information that can be learned through CNN, and that can help us extract the specific features out. So let's see how that works. There is an image on the left. Let's imagine the blue image as an input, and the green kind of image is basically one mapping as the output as our feature map. So what it does here, you can see the 3x3 gray color grid that's moving along the original input. So what we are doing here is a matrix product of this gray colored 3x3 filter together with a submatrix from the blue image, which is also a 3x3 matrix. And we're doing a product together to map it into one value that's resulting into the green image. So in this way, we actually are utilizing those spatial information. And you can see on the very far right, there are different types of filters and that you can apply here and receive this feature map from a handwritten digit 9. Now let's have some more visualization about different layers of those kind of convolutional results. So at the lower layer, or usually at the beginning layers, you would usually see the feature map look like something like a lines or triangle, very, very simple shape, or even some of the colors. And you go a little bit deeper into your model from the middle level layers, you would see the feature more like some texture, almost feather looking or some great looking things. And at the high level features, you would see something more specific to your training data set. It can be a specific type of fish. So you're starting to see even more fine details.